Hi, good Wednesday. Thanks for being here. Another beautiful day in the neighborhood, falling on the fourth day of September. We've got temperatures falling again tomorrow to about 78 degrees in your forecast for Thursday, but sunny, beautiful, clear skies along with that. And along with that, we'll see a bit of a slow climb thereafter to 90 for a couple of days towards the latter part of your forecast. When you ask, I'll be glad to share that with you in just a few moments, as I will details about a host of other reports this evening. One being the ribbon cutting ceremony and remarks from many individuals associated with the Appalachian Regional Healthcare System and the former Highlands Healthcare, as well as a lot of other individuals who were there. Congressman Hal Rogers spoke to us, as did a host of other individuals. And we'll give you just a few of those remarks in just a few moments. A man arrested for unsuccessfully stealing or trying to steal an ATV, caught in the act by eyewitnesses. And also, right around the time I was sitting down with you last evening, the Mountain Parkway was shutting down due to a two-vehicle crash, two pickup trucks colliding head-on the parkway. Three men inside, all airlifted from the scene, one as young as 18, I do believe. I'll have some information on that in just a few moments, as well as a minor accident earlier today, and a few other things before I leave you for, once again, the rest of a beautiful, beautiful Wednesday. I don't think I mentioned it when we were covering the highlights earlier from the, actually, I didn't cover the highlights, but let's just start that little part over. I haven't mentioned this week that the McGoffin County Hornets are hosting this Friday night. Yeah, they did, of course. I was going back to their first game. That was when, of course, they had the big win here at home in their home and season opener, hosting Knott Central 51-22. Some great highlights. Of course, you can still find on our website, TigersIndependent.com or YourNewsToday.com, or the YouTube channel. And they were on the road at Sheldon Clark, taking on Martin County this past Friday. Came back with a loss, 6-22. That puts them at 1-1 on the still very young season, and that puts them here at home. The Hornets hosting once again Breathitt County this Friday night. Kickoff set for 7:30, and for 3 weeks thereafter, they're on the road. They don't come back home until October the 3rd, hosting Lawrence County. And there's only, of course, that game and two other home games left. And then the season's over, just like that in a flash, as hard as it is to believe. So hope you can check them out for their home game this Friday night. Let's go right now to Appalachian Regional Healthcare's official ceremony earlier today, Highlands ARH, as it's being called. It was just back at around the 1st of August that, after about 2 years of negotiating and doing their due diligence, as it was referred to earlier today, that the Appalachian Regional Healthcare System announced that they had finalized the purchase of the Highlands Regional Medical Center and all of its associated clinics and home health operations in Floyd, Johnson, and here in McGoffin counties, which of course will be operating under the ARH name and of course ownership. They assumed ownership and operations at midnight, I believe it was, on Thursday, August the 1st, and that included the 192-bed facility of Highlands Healthcare in Prestonsburg. And since then, there has been a very quick changing of the guard, so to speak, and today all of that was recognized in a ribbon-cutting ceremony. A host of dignitaries, officials, and others were all there for a beautiful afternoon and a ceremony. Congressman Hal Rogers also there. We'll begin with his remarks, saying that he and we all should recognize the health obstacles that we here in Eastern Kentucky face and how they're the highest and worst rates across the board, from the drug epidemic to obesity to cancer to diabetes. And he sees this merger as another step in the right direction towards fighting all of that.
But this hospital and this merger and what this larger organization will bring to Prestonsburg, to Highlands, will be very significant. We've seen that everywhere they are. So ARH is A number one, and I think you're going to love the way they do business and treat their employees and work for better health throughout our region. So congratulations on a great day, folks. And keep up the good work. And to all of you, I say Godspeed.
Employees, welcome to ARH. Welcome to ARH. We are excited about the dynamics that can be created with you joining this. You also need to recognize that ARH was recognized as one of the top 10 employers in the state of Kentucky recently, so you're not coming into or joining an organization that doesn't know what they're doing. We have also been recognized by serving over 400,000 in population in the service territory in which we operate. And you only strengthen our ability to do that as part of the ARH family. So I hope that you will enjoy this. I know there will be bumps in the road. Every merger transaction like this, you do have some humps, but we'll get over those and we'll get through. And I appreciate the working relationship that has already been established.
Well, I would say there's a lot of synergy between our two organizations. So bringing the two together, I think we can do more for this region of southeast Kentucky, being the Floyd, the Magoffin, Johnson, Martin County areas. The two of us working together can bring more resources to bear on the health issues as well as the economic issues here in this area. One is on oncology services. We've got a good partnership with UK, the Marquis Cancer Center, and we've got a cancer center, as the Congressman mentioned earlier, in Hazard that expanded a year ago, and some of those services can be brought here into this community to help expand the offering of oncology services here. Another area as an opportunity here is cardiothoracic surgery and cardiac services itself. So those are things that I think can help augment the care that's provided here in this community.
Appalachian Regional Healthcare just earlier this year was named one of Forbes' top 10 employers in the state of Kentucky, and a longtime respected provider with Highlands sees this as a win-win situation. That's Dr. Stumbo, Tony Stumbo, the CMO at Highlands, who has now taken on the role of Regional Medical Director.
It's certainly the best of both worlds. You know, ARH's collective presence in the area, plus Highlands' history. I think it's a win-win for everybody, for Highlands, for ARH, for the community, for the providers. We look to do bigger and better things, greater things. I think it's going to be excellent for the community and for the state.
And while this is a wonderful sign of growth, this is also going to spur some more growth.
Certainly. We, as they said there in the program, you know, healthcare is, as Mr. Rogers said, Senator Rogers, or Representative Rogers, it is the biggest industry in Kentucky or Eastern Kentucky at this point. So it's going to stimulate a lot of economy. We're going to keep patients here, keep our local economy. We're trying to, improve the medical school attendance, the nursing school attendance, keep the best and brightest here in the area. So I think it'll be awesome.
The Highlands acquisition makes the 13th hospital in the ARH chain. They also operate a host of other clinics with those hospitals spanning 2 states over the course of 64 years, utilizing the workforce and experience of 6,000 employees. Now, there was a little entertainment along in that ceremony earlier today, and a rendition unlike one I really have ever heard of My Old Kentucky Home. Of course, one of our favorite songs in the world, right? And I'm going to share that with you. Nick Jamerson was there performing today, and that tune caught everyone's ear in his presentation. And I got a few minutes, so I'm going to share that with you at the latter part of the program. I'll have other headlines, though, right in just a few seconds after these words. Here's a little of what's new at Parkway Gun and Pawn. A big selection of hunting, bowie knives, some to use, some to collect, or both, starting as low as $14.99 a piece. Hey gamers, while they last, they just got in 2 PS4 Pro editions in perfect condition. And as new, still in the packaging, big flat screens at big discounts. A new selection of kitchen gear and appliances, and even a new in-the-box 30-gallon electric hot water heater. You never know what you're going to save on, but you're always going to save at Parkway Gun and Pawn. Your new IGA has fresh brewed coffees and delicious donuts made 7 days a week. Daily made breads piled high with any meat or cheese you can think of. And come and taste the salads, broccoli and cauliflower, cornbread, and their gourmet chicken salad made fresh right here. They've got fruit and vegetable and meat trays made with a little love, and celebrate anything with perfectly professionally made cakes. All fresh and ready for your next meal, party, or event at your Sayersville IGA, where it's a new day, place, and way to shop. Getting the best deal on the best tires with the best service has never been easier. Just log on to ConleyTire.net, check out the latest rebates, sales, and promotions, pick out the tires you want, and email, call, or come by. For huge savings from the family who's been proudly serving the area for over 32 years. Conley Tire in Staffordsville, 297-2424. Just like that, we've jumped into the spring allergy season with all the buds and blooms, tree and grass pollen, mold, and all the nasal congestion, sneezing, itchy nose and eyes and throat that they cause. Don't get caught off guard. Protect yourself daily with a quick trip to Parkway Pharmacy for over-the-counter and prescription relief. And you can always log into parkwaypharmacy.com to have your prescriptions ready when you get there. At Parkway Pharmacy in Sayersville. Never seen what's inside the seasonal shop? You've never seen anything like it. And if you have seen what's inside the seasonal shop, you've never seen it like this. From all the styles of pillows, dishware, bedding, and wall hangings, it's full of beautiful home decor. And there are frames for anyone and any occasion. There are neat and unique ways to design and do it yourself. There are flowers too perfect to be real. And from expecting moms to newborns, toddlers, teens, and adults, the fashions and designs and jewelry are simply endless and always changing at Fraser's Prater Drugs Seasonal Shop. A total of 3 men, one a teenager, I believe at the age of 18, were seriously injured in a head-on crash on the Mountain Parkway yesterday afternoon. It happened shortly after 5 o'clock. All 3 airlifted from near the scene to various medical centers, Pikeville Medical, Cabell, possibly the University of Kentucky as well. However, as serious as this crash was, as serious as their injuries appear to have possibly been, there is some good news. At least 2 are home. Here are some still frames from the scene. It happened at mile marker 68 under the Cow Creek overpass. You can see the destruction to the 2 vehicles. One a smaller pickup truck, I do believe, or mid-size, the other a full-size pickup truck. At approximately 5 o'clock yesterday, this blue pickup truck crossed the center line on the Mountain Parkway in this area and struck the white truck head-on. Now, it's believed, per the case investigation or accident investigation by Brian Tipton of the Sheriff's Department, that the blue truck possibly had a mechanical failure of some sort, causing the driver to lose control. Officials confirming that there was over 100 feet of skid marks from the truck, indicating it tried to stop. Eyewitness accounts also indicated that they saw the rear end of the vehicle start to veer towards the center line, causing the accident. The Mountain Parkway was shut down for about an hour and a half as emergency crews both tended to the 3 patients inside and as EMS landed a total of 3 helicopters on the Mountain Parkway to fly each of the 3 men out, both drivers and 1 male passenger. All 3 were airlifted from the scene, 1 to Cabell Huntington, 1 to Pikeville Medical Center. Another was en route to the Pikeville Medical Center. When in flight, they decided to take him straight to the Cabell Huntington Hospital for the severity of his injuries. At least 2 have since been released, and the condition of the 3rd and an update on the others is still unknown, but it appears as though everyone will recover. And an update on another minor accident 1 day after the traffic shift on Restaurant Row. This collision occurred today. First responders on the scene say this car had a green light at the Catholic Church traffic light and was traveling from the access road to the parkway when a truck reportedly ran a red light traveling westbound on the parkway. No injuries were reported and all refused medical treatment at the scene. In other headlines, this McGoffin County man is in the Big Sandy Regional Jail for trying unsuccessfully to steal an ATV from a McGoffin County residence. Eyewitnesses placing him at the scene and seeing him abandon the ATV after he had tried to get it started and running on more than one occasion. Sheriff's Deputy Brian Tipton got a call last evening around 6 o'clock from a victim who said that someone had been trying to steal her ATV unsuccessfully in the Old Burning Fork Road area. When the deputy arrived, he talked with that victim of the attempted theft, and she said that a man wearing an orange shirt, khaki-colored pants or shorts, heavy-set and bald over with short hair, had been leaving the area of her home, and that a neighbor who lives across the road had seen what had happened and told her about it. The victim found her ATV at the bottom of the driveway, but there was damage that had been done to the headlight case and the key switch, while witnesses put a man matching the same description walking at the end of Old Burning Fork Road. After they heard the ATV start up, saw him drive it down the driveway before it quit running, started again, and then get it to the end of the driveway and stop running again, getting off and then going through all of the boxes on the ATV looking for whatever might have been inside, then walking up Dotson Branch. He was later found at an aunt's residence on Jim Arnett Branch, and he was also found with a case in his pocket which had 2 needles inside. Stephen Puckett was charged with theft by unlawful taking of an auto under $10,000, attempted criminal mischief in the 2nd degree, and possession of drug paraphernalia. Here's a birthday wish beginning tonight's McGoffin Farm Bureau community calendar, and a couple of reminders after that. I got a birthday wish to begin with, and that's to Danny Gasberg, with a lot of love from your sister Jeanette, from your niece Amanda, your nephew RJ. Happy birthday to Danny. Danny Gasberg, happy birthday to you. And I see just one announcement for the calendar tonight, and that's a reminder about this Friday's McGoffin County Community Blood Drive. The Kentucky Blood Center Blood Mobile will be in Sagersville 1 to 5. You'll be registered to win a brand new Toyota Tacoma if you donate or when you donate. That's this Friday in front of the Sagersville IGA. And you can use our announcements or get your announcements on our calendar any weekday and weeknight by simply calling, phoning, faxing, Facebooking, dropping it off, emailing, however you want to do it. Tell me, we'll tell everyone about it. And lastly, via announcements tonight, this one coming from the McGoffin County Funeral Home, who sponsors our nightly obituaries. Services are to be held tomorrow at 11 from the McGoffin County Funeral Home for 71-year-old O.J. Wireman, Ollie James Wireman of Burning Fork, who passed away Monday, survived by his wife Deborah and 3 sons, James Michael, Justin Keith, and Jonathan Ross. Visitation is this evening, once again, and up until tomorrow's services that begin at 11 in the morning.
Car wrecks,
Truck wreck,
disability,
workers' comp,
slip and fall.
wrongful death.
Your case matters to you.
Your case matters to us. Contact McFarland Tinker Law Office. With our combined experience of over 58 years, we're here ready to work for you.
At Sagersville National Bank, they know your house is much more than your home. It's an investment, and for many of us, the biggest we'll ever make. And whether it's for needed repairs and maintenance, or a new addition or renovation to give you some more room and more equity, let Sagersville National Bank deal with all the financial work and worry. Real and real competitive, hometown, homegrown, home improvement loans at Sagersville National. Big Sandy Healthcare and Hope Family Medical Center are proud to announce the newest addition to their staff and team of over 200 dedicated employees and medical professionals. Podiatrist Dr. Cheryl Stalder Cheney has joined Big Sandy Healthcare at the Hope Family Podiatry Center in Sagersville on Beriah Boulevard, just a couple of doors up from the Lee's Famous Recipe. For anything minor or serious foot or ankle related, Dr. Stalder Cheney is now accepting new patients at Hope Family Podiatry Center in Sagersville. From brakes, exhaust, suspension, fluid changes, to expert collision and auto body, to turning your 4x4 or diesel from mild to wild, get real auto maintenance, paint, and repair at Black Smoke Performance in Dixie of Sagersville. 349-8785. Whether it's game time, family time, or any kind of fun or hungry time, it's always a perfect time for the party platter from your Sagersville Lee's Famous Recipe. 20 crispy buffalo wings, 20 hot and spicy wings, fried pickles, cheese sticks, jalapeno poppers, mini corn dogs, jumbo breast strips, and spicy jumbo dippers. It feeds a crowd for only $34.99, and you get $3 off if you call and order one at least a day ahead. It's party time at your Sagersville Lee's. While the East Coast, of course, is still seeing what's left of, and there's still a lot left of Dorian, inches of rain that are just starting to pile up after, of course, as we spoke of yesterday, what it did to the Bahamas. But we here in our part of the world are seeing nothing of the like, and nothing from Dorian, nothing in the way of shower chances until literally this time next week, and there are very slight ones at that. So we are, as is much of the country, enjoying a beautiful run of some beautiful weather tomorrow. If you like a good fall day, we've got a fall day for you tomorrow, or a fall-like and a summer-like day or two at the end of your forecast.
Appalachian Wireless has a question for you. Would you rather pay $650 or $66 for a smartphone? If you think this answer is simple, then the Appalachian Advantage plan is for you. Pay less upfront for today's hottest smartphones, and then pay just a few dollars more every month on the monthly bill. Many smartphones are $5 a month or less after you factor in the $20 discount from the Advantage plan, compared to the contract offering. Better service, bigger savings. That's today's Appalachian Wireless. Payment agreement required. See store for details.
Yeah, it's going to heat up at the end of your forecast, but not tomorrow. Pretty much the opposite. 62 degrees tonight, mostly clear. Calm Wednesday, beautiful into your Wednesday. Absolutely beautiful. Enjoy it if you can. And speaking of enjoying the weather, hope you can find a good excuse or 2 or 10 to be outside over the course of the next several days. Look what we're going to do. Like I said, this system's going to give us a dip in temps tomorrow. 78 degrees is about where we're going to top out. Might feel a bit warmer than that. 59 tomorrow night. Mostly sunny, mostly clear across the board on your Thursday. We'll warm up a bit into the low 80s by Friday at 83 and 61 for your high and low. Sunny, partly cloudy that night, and that's about it. Saturday, in case you're ready for the weekend already, you know, we've only had 4 days between them for the most part, for most everyone. But the first half of your weekend looks perfect as well. Still low 80s, sunny and clear skies for the first half of your weekend. We're talking about 82 and 59 for your high and low. Now, from there, we'll start the climb. It's a gradual climb. I'm building up for it here, as you can see. But we'll go from a low of 82 on your Saturday to a low, or rather a high of 82 on your Saturday to a high of 84 on your Sunday. But that is a climb. And we'll climb a little bit again on Monday, and then we climb quite a bit. 84, sunny and clear on your Sunday, a beautiful end of the weekend, a beautiful start to next week. 85, mostly sunny on your Monday, and then that climb gets us up to 90 degrees, and we hover there for a while, at least Tuesday and Wednesday. No shower chances in the forecast until Wednesday of next week, and that's just a 20% chance with all of that heat. So a 90-degree day on Tuesday under sunny skies. Wednesday, another 90-degree day, sunny and hot. And once again, first shower chances don't appear in the forecast and possibly outside in the atmosphere until Wednesday. So this was a good note to go out on my microphone in an effort for myself to get the camera up close and as personal as possible to those who were speaking at the ribbon-cutting ceremony today at Highlands ARH. I was unable to tap into the soundboard. The audio would have been much better. It's not bad, but you can just hear some of the fans moving in the air and things of that nature in the background. Nevertheless, enjoy this, as we did. They had, for everyone's entertainment during the reception and a portion of the event here, as you're about to see, Nick Jamerson, formerly of Sunday Best, who of course announced his solo career a few years ago, and among a couple of songs that he performed was My Old Kentucky Home. And this one I thought was worthy of making the show tonight. Certainly worthy. Hope you enjoy. Hope to see you back here tomorrow night. Oh, hope to see you right after the song so I can tell you what's coming out in the Sacramento Independent, and then see you back here tomorrow night. I'll be right back.
The sun shines bright on my old Kentucky home. 'Tis summer, the people are gay. The corn tops ripe and the meadows in the bloom, while the birds make sweet music all the day. Young folks roll on the little cabin floor, all merry, happy and bright. By and by, hard times come a-knocking at the door, and my old Kentucky home, good night. Weep no more, my lady. Oh, weep no more today. We will sing more my old Kentucky home far away.
I told you that was a good one, didn't I? Indeed it was. Now, before I leave you for the evening, let me say this. Coming out in tomorrow's edition of the Sagersville Independent, a host of things and a lot of things to see. A lot of winners associated with the Heritage Days event. Of course, we've got, from the picture page, we've got a lot of pictures from the festival and the parade. It goes on. In our historical page, we're going to take the clocks back to 1953. Foothills opened on that year, or in that year. The Korean War was ongoing, and the paper that week focused on a couple of soldiers who were leaving, and I believe sadly a few that did not return. September is National Preparedness Month. That's just getting it started. Tomorrow's edition will be out bright and early. I hope you pick one up just as soon as possible, and you can always, of course, call and get a subscription and have it delivered to your door. With that said, thank you for watching this Wednesday. Hope to see you back here tomorrow night.